What is going on, guys? It's Ben here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. In today's video, we're going to be showing you a pretty awesome Sparky deck here. It is not this one that is on the screen here. I'm just going through showing you guys the legendary cards if you haven't seen them already. Basically, these are the new cards that'll become, or the new legendaries at least, that'll be coming in the update very soon here. I just want to show you guys how strong Sparky is, and I've crafted like a battle deck because I've been on the Supercell developer build for a while, so I've been actually able to test them out and everything like that. So once the update does go live for sure, I'm going to test this deck out more, but for right now it's a beast deck, and it's really fun. It's really revolved around getting Sparky, or just making a bunch of Sparkies and just destroying people, because if you guys do not know, if you haven't seen Sparky gameplay yet, you're going to see a lot of it in this video, but he is a super strong card and does an absurd amount of damage. So make sure to like the video for you guys, or make sure to like on the video if you guys are enjoying all the update info and everything like that. But alright, so to start it off here, we're going up against Galadon. You can see right off the bat he drops his Sparky, and for those that do not know, his shot does like an insane amount of damage, and it does so much damage to the tower, so you have to like either distract him, but like a huge counter to Sparky is either lightning spells, or yeah, the zap spell I mean, or the rocket, because the rocket completely destroys him. But you kind of just have to use little troops to get his charge away from hitting your tower. You can see the amount of damage it does to my tower in one hit there. So you kind of try and distract him, and then if you zap him, it resets his charge time because he has to charge. And then right here though, we're mirroring double Sparkies here. So it's like, what is he gonna do? Does he want to either push to the left hand side or just leave my Sparky on the right side, go to the tower? So we're getting some damage on the tower there. He does drop the guards on my Sparky and completely take him out. The guards are actually a great counter as well. But right here we're dropping goblins. Goblins actually destroy Sparky very well. So like, what you can do is drop like a really low elixir cost card right in front of Sparky to distract it, and then drop regular goblins on it and destroy him, or even zap it and then use goblins on him, and it's a complete counter to him. So I'm telling you the counters to him right now. But what this deck is getting your elixir flowing. And basically it's a cycle Sparky deck with the balloon thrown in there. So it's like goblins, archers, and then the elixirs and the mirrors. So you try and catch people off guard. And honestly, like later in the video I'll show you some of the counters like that people say are gonna say is a Sparky, or like hut decks, or like spawner decks and everything like that. But it's interesting. I don't know, like we'll see. So right now we're just defending off his Sparky here. He's got the guards incoming with the Hog Rider. I'm dropping my goblins so the Sparky gets distracted and doesn't hit my tower, and then we follow it up with double Sparkies of our own. And right now we're probably going to turn into triple Sparkies on the map right now, just destroying everything, because in double elixir you can just push your advantage so much, and it's just like, oh my goodness, what is he going to do? We have the mirror, we got triple Sparkies now going ham. It's like, what are you gonna do? They deal so much damage, and they're absurd if they get to the towers. It's like, and sometimes they're just so hard to stop. So right there, you throw on the balloon just for the disrespect, and then the tower goes down. It's like, it's crazy, this battle deck. It's like low elixir cards to stop them, and then you just go for it. Depending on a lot of things that I would see, I might throw a building in here, like either like a cannon instead of the balloon. But the balloon is just like another thing. Maybe I'll get rid of the knight for a cannon or Inferno Tower. I don't exactly know yet. I still have to test this deck out here. But we're playing against Beaker's Lab this time. We start off really. This isn't very safe, but I mirrored the two elixir collectors in the back there just to get the elixir flowing, because Sparky's 6 elixir cost card. And I don't know, he's just so good. He destroys waves. Literally, he almost one-shots everything. He doesn't target air. That's one thing, but everything else, he's just a monster. Just like, he's so hard to defend against. So we're cycling through with the elixir going. He drops his Sparky. I follow up with the balloons. Right now, my key path to victory that I saw was balloons. So dropped on the balloon on each side, and he doesn't really have anything in the air, so that's like another reason why I was using the balloon. I wouldn't really get rid of the balloon. I think the balloon is very key and necessary, because it's like two big things that they need to worry about. Things that I would see that would probably be troublesome for this deck are definitely the minion horde, but we have the spear goblins and the archers to take care of that for sure, and everything like that. But if you can keep your elixir flowing, you should be fine, because you got those low cost cards and everything. And Sparky's just going to annihilate anything on the ground anyways. He's a legendary card though, so it's going to be pretty tough to get your hands on him at first, I think, unless you can get him in the shop. I don't know how often legendary cards are going to be coming up in the shop, but even so, I heard the, like, in addition to, like, the, like, people, there's a misconception that people thought, like, with the addition to new legendaries, it's gonna be like super harder to get legendaries. Try and follow me here, but like since legendaries are being added, it's almost in a sense easier to get legendaries now because there's more of them or a more pool of them. But right here, he drops his Sparky. He's going ham. He just has a Lava Hound. One struggle for sure with this deck is air, like I said. But we have archers and the spear goblins. So I still have to play around with this deck a little bit once the update is out. But honestly, I'd probably get rid of the knight. Defensive building for the knight, but this is just the battle deck I've been running with, and it's so strong. Sparky is just revolved around Sparky really. It's like it just destroys towers, and then the balloons just follow. We got the double balloons going, and it's like, what do you want to worry about? Because the balloons do an absurd amount of damage as well. We got triple balloons now, quad balloons almost, but the match is already over, so we got quad balloons up in there. So GG to Beaker's Lab. I think he was doing a deck that had like all the new cards, so it wasn't a super fair battle, but we got the victory. And right up here, we're going up against Galadon again. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a huge Clash Clans YouTuber for sure. Search up his name and you'll definitely see. I think he has over 1 million subscribers and everything like that now. Forgot to mention that earlier. But we're starting off with the same strat we did against Beakers. And this time Galadon made a different deck to try and counter the one that I was using with the spawner deck. And people were saying like high damage units like P.E.K.K.A. and everything like that are huge counters. And honestly, they are, but they aren't. Like, P.E.K.K.A.s are super strong, but it's like, I don't know. And since I saw an opportunity that he dropped a P.E.K.K.A., I was like, okay, we'll try the balloon on the right hand side and hopefully get some damage on his tower. Keep in mind, this is the new tournament rules too, so this is all fair battles and everything like that. I'd be curious to see like a max level Sparky, because that'll probably take a while to get. But right here, we're trying to drag the P.E.K.K.A. over a little bit. The P.E.K.K.A.'s incoming on the tower, but Sparky's taking out the P.E.K.K.A. And all this little wavy stuff is incoming is gonna definitely hurt Sparky for sure. In battles like these, this is where the balloon comes in clutch. But hey, Sparky is just so good at clearing waves. It's kind of like you just drop your troops as fast as you can to see who Sparky can like take out the other person's Sparky at that time. But the balloon he completely forgot about and took out the tower on the right hand side. And we're just distracting the Sparky as much as we can. We're trying to. Unfortunately, it does get a shot off on the tower. You can see it almost going down with the wizard in the back and everything like that. I dropped the knight up here just to tank some damage from the wizard, and then we do save our tower for at least a little bit. And then there is the skeleton hut. I was gonna say the giant skeleton hut because from the April Fool's videos, if you guys remember, the giant skeleton spawner. But okay, that is besides the point. We're getting our elixir flowing once again. That's like the main key, is like keeping your elixir flowing so you can cycle through to get your Sparkies up. Because during the double elixir, that's when this like deck really shines. Just like annihilation of everything. For sure, I said this earlier, but I would need like a probably Inferno Tower or a cannon just to slow down like double P.E.K.K.A. Prince rushes and everything like that. But right here we got a huge wave of everything incoming. We got P.E.K.K.A., we got Sparky behind that. But we're just keeping everything distracted with our goblins and low cost units. And right here, if his Sparky would have hit mine too, I would have been annihilated. But hey, our Sparkies prevailed there. And we're going ham on this left hand side. There's 25 seconds left. We do have a lead for now. I dropped my knight to try and distract the P.E.K.K.A. And right now we got triple Sparkies clogging up the lane, and then the P.E.K.K.A. is incoming, and then it's like, what are you gonna do? These things deal so much damage. We just dropped a bunch of troops behind it, keeping that P.E.K.K.A. distracted as much as we can. His Sparky, if it hits, is gonna get a ton of value, but we actually took it out. And then we have triple Sparkies incoming on the tower and took it out. So guys, Sparky, such a great card. It is so strong. He's on the verge of OP, I think, but there's a lot of counters for it. But either way, let me know what you guys think of the new legendary card, the Sparky. This is the cycle deck for it. I think it's really fun. But hey, make sure you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more Clash Royale videos. Everybody have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later.